What? I do have my thing down right. Okay, good. Yeah, I was ready like 10 minutes ago, and I'm just kind of like sitting here, like doing stuff on the internet, just waiting for like, is it stream time yet? Yes, no, maybe. So I decided, I'm going to start. Rockman will be here later on stream. He's taking a shower. What's a Sonic Adventure 2 repainted video? Hey, Ratmus, I'm good. Alright, I started Lost World last week. See, isn't this nice? It just picks stuff up. And then I went and got all those red bricks. So now I'm going to return and finish Jurassic World, and then do Lost World. Pups are good. Pups were being a butt. Zeus found a tissue earlier. So they're in their crates right now for about half of the stream, and then I'll let them back out. Well, I'm not a partnered streamer, so bit button doesn't matter for me. Alright, so recap. Finished Jurassic Park, and now we're in Jurassic World. The first section of Jurassic World had me be Owen Grady, and I did things with the Velociraptors, and I was Velociraptors. Yeah. And then we moved to the Indominus Rex paddock, where the Indominus Rex got out. Now I am the two brothers from the movie, and they're in the park. And this section of the hub world... Okay, yeah, Gray and Zach.
Please note, the West Boardwalk is temporarily closed. We hope to have it open again as soon as possible.
This section is them wandering around the park getting to see stuff. So it's like in the movie how they're like, yeah, we're in the park, we're gonna go run around and do stuff. So I'm in the park and I gotta wander around and do various things before I can move on to the next story level.
Hey!
I wish I could help you.
Fellas some lunch?
I can't.
I pulled my back shoveling out the T-Rex.
Can't help that one yet, though, unfortunately. Oh wait, where's my... Where's my eye thing? Is it here in the zoo?
Hey! Can you find these little fellas some lunch?
I thought it was over here. Maybe it's not here yet? Hey, Doom. Oh, you're not that concerned? That's weird. That's weird. Oh, well, that's a thing that downloaded. Where's my thing? I guess it's not up yet. 'Cause it should be over here, but oh well.
Are we allowed in there?
We've got all access passes, Gray. Can you get through there?
You put this thing together a dozen times before. The whole show here, Bernie. Oh, why did those bones
Okie dokie doom. Alright.
Seeing as you are, you got any idea how to put this thing together?
Sure.
No? You might have just saved old Birdie's bacon. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Keep going.
Hey, Dylan.
That's it.
Nice lady and friends. I have friends? That's cool. I didn't know I had friends. I'm a Packy. Packies make me happy.
The biggest bonehead of the Cretaceous period, the
It is not.
Pachycephalosaurus. A Pachycephalosaurus's skull is up to 10 inches thick, making them
That should fix
nature's
that.
perfect battering ram. Assuming you ignore massive logs.
How are
Let's
you,
see how
Dylan?
he does
Did you get your
against these
pancakes?
pillars of solid rock.
Ah, ooh, wait. A new axles are typically the things I think of with your tires. So, and I know that's expensive. I hope that's not something with your tires. It is! It's my, there we go. It's,
Work of that one.
Briar Tuck. This is the best dino in my opinion, because when you have free whatever of the running around, you can just be this and just run around and charge the whole time. And I love it. Could be combined with the old change. Oh yeah, 300's not bad. I mean, it sucks having to pay that, but it's not bad.
Don't worry, folks. He's going to be just fine. And that's all for now, folks. Thanks for
Yay!
watching. And we'll be back this afternoon with another show.
The West Boardwalk has now been reopened. Remember, ice cream is people food,
Tyrant?
not dinosaur food.
The gyrospheres. We can
Tyrant
have the
is
gyrospheres.
the dragon rock type from X and Y from the fossil. And it's a. So it's really not here yet? Okay. Another. Anyway, that's a Pachycephalosaurus. At least in this.
Thanks for waiting while we
Another
took
headbutt down. The oh, I know which one you're talking about, Dylan. No, not that one. Fossil. Oh, Cranidos? Oh, thank you, Ryder. Yes. Sorry, I was tabbed out. Used to have a book under. I watched a thing about someone like looking, or like an actual paleontologist, and they were just like looking at dinosaur toys and like correcting all the things wrong with them.
Those walls must
I think
be
everyone
freaking
should love
high.
dinos as a
How
little
do you
kid.
think they feed the T-Rex?
I love how like big and detailed this hub world is.
The Mosasaurus uses its flippers to steer and its tail to propel itself forwards. If you don't want to get get wet during the show, then please sit in the upper seating area. Much like whales, the mosasaurus is carnivorous, except the food the
Can't take a
mosasaurus
picture yet?
eats is a lot bigger.
Fine. That's one of the things, Doom, that my parents always found odd about me. Until, like, in school and stuff, they could tell something was just wrong. And I got tested for dyslexia. But it was like I didn't particularly like to read, and they had to, like, provide incentives for me to read. But, like, once they knew more, like, what was going on, they were, I don't know if happy to provide incentives is the word, but they were more like, okay, we need to get her to read. Incentives are working, so we'll do it. And I got lots and lots of Beanie Babies.
It's my first day and they're gonna fire me. The gyrosphere track's broken and nobody's come out to fix it. I should have just mowed lawns for my summer job instead. You did it! I'm not gonna get fired! At least not for this. I owe you big!
Drunken
All
killing
right,
demons.
everyone.
Alright.
The ride's open again! Yeah?
I have so many Beanie Babies. I love my Beanie Babies. By the way, another reason why I'm okay with all of Rock's collections of stuff, because I have collections of stuff of my own. I just have a problem with his VHS tapes.
Good news, it shouldn't be long now, Emma.
Enjoy the ride! Hey! Psst. Because you helped me out, I'll tell you a big secret.
I'm such a goofy. Maybe for you.
Park your gyrosphere
I
on
love
one of
them.
You can open up shortcuts around the park. Neat, huh? Hey, it's me. There are also some other pads which will string your gyrosphere up into the air if you use them. Again, that's a big secret, so don't tell anyone I
Big
told you.
secret.
Wait, do they monitor these radio channels?
Yes, we do, Marty.
No hablo español?
Hey, I know what that one means, Dylan. If anyone doesn't know, Dylan loves the fact that I know, like, nothing in Spanish, and I have to look up the most basic words, and he finds it hilarious. He has, like... Okay, I think it's technically less than, like, 2,000 VHS tapes. Is it 2,000? I think it's 2,000. Like, less than. But it's, like, over 1,500. And I've told him it's like, no, I'm not doing that shit. What? Can you, like, actually you probably know .0 Myron. Ratmus, can you correct me on how many he has?
I'm Mr. DNA, and I make learning fun.
He just has so goddamn many. It's 2 something. And I don't think it's 200, because I think 200 wouldn't make me go as crazy as I go. I don't think. Because I could probably fit 200 on, like, a bookshelf. Easy. But it's not just, like,
Dude,
bookshelf,
off-road.
They
whatever.
told us to go back.
It's like a shit ton.
Yeah, see? You're welcome. Up close and personal with 4... Dinosauruses.
Ankylos.
Ankylosaurus. We
Ankylo?
shouldn't be here, and there's 5 dinosaurs.
Look! More running from dinosaurs! For some reason, Rock has a problem with how much running from dinosaurs there is in this game, and it's like, have you seen the movies? That's what happens in the movies. You run from dinosaurs. There's a lot of running from dinosaurs in this game. Because there's a lot of running from dinosaurs in the movies. There's lots of running dinosaurs.
I don't think we're allowed to drive through here, Zach.
Whoa!
See that?
Call for help! Stop taking pictures and call for help!
There's another one of those.
Look, Zach.
Had a busy driving, bro.
Two. Is it like in the middle somewhere?
Did we lose it?
Go!
Got the thing. Oh, there was another. No, wait, no, no. Yes, 3! Got it! I freaking hate those mini kits in the middle of these races where you have to hit 3 things. Hundreds of VHS tape C. What are you gonna stream, Allergy?
Okay, I can't get out of this thing.
We should help the Ankylosaurus. It could beat the other one.
You're the dino expert.
There's a beehive up there. I know what to do.
Good, I'm glad you know. I love how I can like run over my little brother in this thing. It's hilarious. Hey, lizard.
Zach, drive the gyrosphere onto there.
Okay, this is a good part I can like pause and read chat. You know, went over to his mom's legions. Because you need like one person out of the bubble, so they chose the kid being out of the bubble.
Keep driving.
Hey, it's working.
Ankylosaurus, I will help you. A X A B. And yes, I totally like say the stuff out loud, usually, or like in my head for those things. Overwatch? Okay. What is Overwatch about? I still don't know. It might be some muscle spasms of some sort, Lizard. Have you tried moving your leg around and stretching it and, like, massaging it a bit? Almost true survivor.
I think your idea is working. What else can we do?
Alright, little compies, I'm gonna kick your butt. Nope, stop. Trying to do things you can't do. You... True survivor! Bum, bum, bum. Alright, I see someone is in chat now. What is everyone is the lighthouse? Yes, better Twitch TV should be working.
Okay, hello.
Careful, Gray.
Oops. Oh,
Game
hey.
is loud.
Game is loud. I will fix that momentarily. Get to a pause. How is this for you? Is that better for you? Rockman?
I guess it's okay. Sorry, I had to mute because the sump pump's going, Rage Laundry's going, there's a lot of noise going on.
Is this better?
Yeah.
Alright. B.
No, they don't, Lizard.
X. A. You're not going to die today. Ankylosaurus. I just want to say Ankylosaurus.
No way I can get the gyrosphere over that tree.
I can build you a ramp.
Okay, hey Lizard, Doom, Elegy, Dylan, RPG fan. What, I mean...
Race? Race? Race?
Kodoom and I are thinking of doing the Mario 2 race tonight at 10 p.m. Central.
Oh.
Everything's fine, I just have to test my Wii, it should work.
No! Darn it.
I'll do that after dinner.
I don't know how I'm, like, really supposed to get that one. I always have issues with it. I hate that one.
Just watch yourself.
Oh, oops. I'm gonna beat up these Troododons. Stupid Trood. But yeah, I thought it was amusing, like, you and Ratmus just wouldn't, like, stop, beat up, like, the dinosaurs real quick, and then, like, continue on. So it's like, they're gonna stop, like, hurting you and stuff if you just kind of, like, beat them up real quick.
Yes, everything me and Ratmus did is stupid.
No, I was just kind of like, why aren't you beating up the dinosaurs? They're attacking you.
Speaking of me and Ratmus.
By the way, how many VHS tapes do you have?
Too many, according to you.
Yes, other than that.
I don't...
Don't let go, Gray.
Was it like 2,000 except less than 2,000?
Hold on.
How did I go through that door when I can just jump down?
I have 1,800 numbered tapes. That does not include, like, pre-recorded movies and stuff. But many hundred... a good amount of them are to get rid of in plastic bins.
Yeah, no,
I just haven't get rid of them yet.
I was actually supporting your, I don't know, Beanie Babies came up earlier, and it's like, I have a ridiculous number of Beanie Babies, and I love all of them, and I'm keeping all of them. But I have no problem with you having collections and stuff, except for that, like, one collection. Was more what came up, and then I was trying to remember how many you had. Alright, A... B...
Yeah, Doom, like...
By the way, this totally helped me memorize where the buttons were for this Xbox controller. Doing these things.
Like, for example, Doom, tape number 1, if I can find it, that starts out with me and Ratmus at our great-grandmother's house, July 10th, 1983.
Yeah.
And then it goes into us going to Disneyland in 1983.
For me, those are important videos that should be converted
to
a better medium.
That one I converted to DVD, so tape 1 can be gotten rid of.
But see, I'm all for keeping family mementos, just not necessarily on VHS tapes.
but then, you know, you get into tape 504, and it starts out with an episode of Highlander, and then there's like 2 stupid shows. Then there's Caroline in the City, Highlander, Jag, Highlander, like things, you know, I tape off the TV shows. I have Highlander on DVD now. I have Jag on DVD now. So like,
Whoa!
Damage?
No. It's still working.
if there's a tape where I have all the shows on DVD, or I don't care about any of the shows anymore, then I can get rid of it.
What DK's gift?
Yeah, what DK's gift?
What about rubber covers? Because that just makes me think of condoms.
Well, Doom, how else would you know what's on them and make a, you know, HTML spreadsheet, you know, numbers 1 through 1800 and all the other stuff, and, you know, make a completely organized spreadsheet? Back in the day, I mean, my mom started, obviously my mom made tape number 1 and started numbering them back in the 80s. And she used to write on pieces of paper what was on each tape. And back then, the VCR did not measure time in real time. It measured it in feet of tape. So the very first ones were listed in feet of tape because that's how the VCR had that information. And then, like, later on, she you know, when VCRs got better and had actual time on them, then she redid it in time. But yeah, we did not have a lot of tapes until, in fact, I think it really exploded when I went to college. That's what happened. Then I was an adult. I think when I went to college, I had like something like 400 tapes, maybe. And then, like, in the 4 years that I went to college, it jumped to, like, I don't know, you know, way over 1,000.
The guy shooting a dinosaur? I mean...
Because I was recording all these shows. I had never had cable until I went to college, and I started recording all these shows.
I mean, if the dinosaur... Like, I could make myself another dinosaur. If I can get my health down to, like, one thing, and then I use another character to shoot me, I would explode. So
This is stuff we should be talking about on our own stream, too. This is good topics for that. We should talk about Jurassic Park here.
Is that crane game that easy?
Oh, but the other thing I need to do is I need to contact Ratmus's friend, and I need to buy that Lego thing.
I was going to go ahead and buy
The only way it could hide from thermal is if it can
at
change
the
its
same
heat
time
signature.
or
No
something
animal can do that.
the
Well, this one can.
Adventure Time and send it to y'all, and then you could bring it back to me.
It
Yeah.
must have been some kind of a technical malfunction.
Technical? Were you not even watching? She marked up that wall as a distraction. She wanted us to think she escaped.
I'm going to close everything north of the resort.
Let asset containment capture it quietly. The very existence of this park is predicated on our ability to handle incidents like this.
I would have a word with your people in the lab. That thing out there, that is no dinosaur.
Zara, I need you to bring the boys back to the hotel right away. Wait, no. I can't. Slow down. They what? I need you. My nephews, they're out in the valley.
What was I going to say? Oh, I always found it interesting, like, because in the movie they do call the dinosaurs, like, they'll flip between calling them the dinosaurs and the assets. I always found that interesting. By the way, now this is my thing. This is a shirt I've had for a bit, but I finally was able to wear it on stream. I've lived 1,000 lives. And I find this amusing because it also means I've died 1,000 times. It makes me happy. And I've played all of the games that are represented on it. Mushrooms and shells for Mario, rupees and coins and a sword, and then rings for Sonic. in all games I've died in.
But yeah, in my tape listings that I have now separated, for several years now, I've separated the digital from the analog. You know, the goal is obviously to get everything digital. So I have everything that I have digital, like DVD, Blu-ray, hard drive, separate from the old VHS crap.
This is the kind of platforming that Rockman had issues with Doom. Facing the thing and then pressing the A button. Because he had issues facing the thing properly. Which I don't blame you entirely.
Because I'm used to just having to do the platforming and just jump myself.
I know, and this one does it for you.
Platforming.
And it just like automatically does that for you. And I love it because it's like so auto.
Is Ratmus still here? No, he BRB'd, okay.
Alright. I beat a few of you in a certain amount of time, I think. And then I get that gold brick. Go. You.
Whoa. What is that?
I don't think I've told you about this before.
Aunt Claire will probably send people out looking for us. We can wait here.
It'll find us.
No, it won't. Stop it. Come on.
I like this mini plot of the movie with how the older brother really does kind of grow up and stop being like the shitty older brother, becomes like the caring older brother because he has to fill that role. I do like that. Although I found the whole like, Mom and Dad are getting divorced kind of a like, well, why'd you add that into the movie?
Doom, I thought you streamed Lost Levels.
Lost Levels race, Lost Rebels race, blah, da, 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 da. I can English, kind of.
I can't solve this.
You want to heal it?
Trying to buy something on Amazon here.
Probably check on those shelves up there.
Can you give me a boost?
There's some meat in here. It doesn't look too fresh.
Most meat-eating dinosaurs can just carry him without any side effects.
Lucky them.
I can see a candy bar in the other shelves. I can get
a candy bar is totally gonna heal a dinosaur.
What game am I thinking of, Doom, that you... What was that game that you streamed while I was at Wisconsin like 3 years ago? During the summer?
You asked, like, Doom supposedly has a whole list of all the games he has ever played.
See, he's going to check the list.
He's probably gonna go check his YouTube.
Alright, I bought the Ghostbusters story pack and the Ghostbusters movie.
Oh!
Yes.
So, other than me... when you visit, other than me, playing Twilight Princess, I think I'll still probably be on Majora's Mask. So, I'm wondering if I'll be playing Majora's Mask as well with you around? I don't know.
Unexpected.
But do we need to think about what co-op game we may want to stream. Did you have another, especially since I have my retro systems up, was there another, Mario Party you would want to stream with me?
Where's it going?
I do have Mario Party 1 if you want to see what Mario Party 1 is like.
That could be good. Yeah, I mean, I haven't played it since we rented it back in the day, so that could be fun.
I'm pretty sure I have it. I think that's the only Mario Party game I own is Mario Party 1.
Must like us.
Because I think you said that there's some things that are just super hard about it.
Yeah, the thing about Mario Party 1 is I think it's the same for every board. You start from a starting point and you go to an ending point, and then when you get there, it's either Toad who gives you a star or Bowser who takes a star from you. And then when it happens to a player, it switches between Toad and Bowser, so you either get completely screwed or you get a star. So it's much harder to get stars in that game because they keep getting taken from
This is one of my favorite lines in the game.
And a lit torch in my hand.
It's like, I got the gas and a lit torch in my hand.
Gas check. What next?
And then the other thing people always say about Mario Party 1 is apparently it had a lot of mini games where you rotate the control stick really fast, which was a huge problem. Mega Man, okay, for some reason I was thinking of Mega Man 1. I don't know how I got that confused with Lost Levels, other than the fact that they're both, known as hard retro games, I guess. Doom, do you want to borrow it? You can borrow my copy of All Stars either for Super Nintendo or Wii when I send you whatever, if you want to play Lost Levels.
Do you have Metroid 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's one of the ones I'm planning to send to Doom with the NES also.
Well, I know I have Metroid 1. So that's why I was asking, was because it was something I could send along if you didn't have it.
Any ideas how to get a wheel down?
You should probably...
Look if there's any NES games that you have that I don't, that Doom would want to try.
Hold on a second.
You have a list somewhere.
I do. I'm getting that. I'm going to go ahead and share it in chat so other people can look at my old... These are my NES, N64, and Sega Genesis games. Although I haven't been able to stream... Like, the Sega Genesis and my capture card aren't playing nice together. Like, one of my capture devices will capture the video well, but not the audio. And the other one will capture the audio well, but not the video. So I don't know... So... And the one of the Sega Genesis that I really wanted to stream was Mega Bomberman, and I was able to do that on the Wii Virtual Console, so I'm not as concerned about not being able to stream the Sega Genesis, although I can play it, just like regular playing if I wanted to hook it up and play with someone. Dim totally wants to borrow Mickey Mouse capades.
Rockman Respect is celebrating their 5-year anniversary of joining TrueAchievements.com.
Congratulations. I'm sorry I don't have a cake for you.
True Achievements gave me a picture of a cake.
Ooh. Oh, by the way, I'm going through the stuff in Lego Dimensions, going through all the plot again. I'm at Portal again, if you want to watch it. Or did you want to watch me play that Rockman, or do you not care enough? And I can just do it whenever I play it.
Is that the one that you have to do fast for that one achievement?
Yes.
Well, then I should watch it to see how you can do it fast with the
Okay.
ACU trooper or whatever.
Okey-dokey. Oh, I was trying to hit the wrong one. Yes, you should. Move. Trying to hit it. I couldn't access my Google spreadsheet, but that... Oh! Well, you're very welcome, Lizard. Why couldn't you access your own? That's weird. Hey, Vaporeon, how are you?
Okay, it's ready.
Pokemon.
Assuming the answer is going to be yes. Lizard, I have a...
Is the
I have a link
HTML
to my
format,
Google.
isn't it?
Isn't it what?
Whoa! It works! I thought you failed your driver's test.
Like, it being an HTML format, isn't it a file that I would have to download and then look on my browser
Yeah, I
versus
think
just
so.
a link? So yeah, you probably should make it actually on the... See? Proof! They didn't die! Hey, RPG.
Tracking implant.
And they're called studs.
Clawed it out.
Studs.
RPG, what are you talking about? You want me to write it out on paper and then like mail it to people?
Or does he mean Google Docs?
Oh, do you mean... Well, Song has hers in a Google, like, document, like a Word document would be, but I think
I only have that for certain lists. Other
How do
lists
they
I have
get one of these
spreadsheets.
What's Cobra? He's making a game list and it's in like the spreadsheet format, so like each tab is a different system. I kind of like that idea.
Like I have a spreadsheet of the list of all of my games. I mean, of all of my streams I've done, versus my list of games I happen to have in doc form.
It knew how to trick us into letting it out.
Well, why don't I do this? I'll go ahead, I'll make a new Google spreadsheet, I'll call it Games List, and I'll put the NES games in there for now. And then I'll share it with Doom, so you can see my NES games at least. I'm doing like 87 things at once. I'm trying to send an email to Ratmus's friend about Lego Dimensions and stuff. Now I'm doing a games list. I'm supposed to be co-commentating.
Oh, if you're doing that...
Yeah, see, Lizard's got his on the spreadsheet with a tab being different systems as well. I think the way I have mine with an HTML document in my Dropbox, it's nice because when me and Ratmus go to like a used game store and I'm like, do I have this game? He can look up the document like on his phone and just read it and say like, okay, these are the games we have. So we don't like buy a game we already have unless we want to do that.
There, that should... I was sending Rockman real quick what I think his friend needs and what I have, the Lego Dimension stuff.
Hang on a sec. I don't think my knife can cut through all that.
The bank update is out, not at the moment. Ratmus, I don't even have the bank update downloaded yet. I've been lazy about it.
That looks dangerous.
Good.
But I think I have most everything I want from other gens. Except for shinies, which, I mean, shinies I have to make my own damn shinies. So, I need to come back here and shoot those 3 flowers. And that'll give me the amber for this level, which I would really like. So I may do that real quick. So you like the Wi-Fi, or what you're calling the Wi-Fi, whatever? I find that very funny.
I think Ratmus said that he likes that just because he finds it hilarious that Wi-Fi is suddenly a power in a Lego game.
Well, they just gave, like, the executives or whatever of Lego, of Jurassic World and the people in Jurassic Park got, like, just different whatevers.
How How's your balance?
It's good. I hope.
Have Atari, Jaguar, Atari, see, DS Lite, DSi, DS, Virtual Boy, Ooh, nice. My game consoles are listed in my panels.
I'll leave checking in there for a year.
Come on, it's just...
Yeah.
Do I have my Sega Genesis there, even though I really can't stream from it? Yeah, I do. I can't recall if I've tried streaming from my NES yet. Although, there's not really many games on my NES that I want to stream. Because I'd be, like, terrible with them.
Alright, wait down here. Get on the lift.
See, I hated this part because I gotta do a quick switch before it goes back down. Okay, normally I do that horribly and it worked perfect this first time. What the hell? Like, that went perfectly. And that, like, never goes perfectly. I knew that was gonna happen.
It's alright, you're safe.
For now.
Can you move it to your side?
I'll try.
I'm invisible. Did I tell you? So, for those of you, I told maybe like 2 weeks ago that my uncle was in the hospital. He is out of the hospital. I think he's at a nursing home right now for recovery, and he's doing very well. But my aunt already, like, when going to visit him, he is in a wheelchair, and he's also, like, kind of, hooked into the wheelchair so that he can't, like, get up or try to escape, because he would totally try to do that. But anyway, so she found, like, a screw, like, already, like, on a table or something, because he'd already been trying to take it apart. And, like, my aunt and my mom are both just kind of, like, in this, like, oh my god, he's my last name, because he's an uncle on my dad's side. And it's like, it's so him. And I was like, do you think Granddaddy is looking down and is proud of his son? And she was like, oh yeah, he tried to do that too when he was in the hospital trying to take it apart. And it's kind of like, yeah, I'd probably be trying to undo screws too. And my uncle is Down syndrome, but he worked for a long time at this place that employed people with those kind of disabilities and got them to do simple tasks. And so his task really was to work with his hands and do things like screw in little screws and work with little plugs and stuff like that, making like toys. So it's kind of like he totally knows how what to do with screws and other like plugs and stuff. Because I mean that was his job for years. But see, you gotta just like face the correct way and then press A, and you're free.
Call ACU. Tell them to send everything they've got.
Lowry! We found her. South of the Gyrosphere Valley.
Wait, are you following the dinosaur?
Yes. Get ACU out here.
Anyone not following Doom should follow Doom so he can play Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, and I can stop hearing about it from my boyfriend. Oh, and I wanted to say this also more as a shout out to anyone who plans to watch these on YouTube, which I have no idea why you would. If Twitch mutes the past broadcast, which they did mute a small portion of my last one, and if they do any mutings of any of these, I'm not going to fight it. I'm just going to upload it to YouTube. I will fight if someone wants to mute like the whole thing, then I would fight it. But just like muting this little portion, I don't care.
It's a little known fact that Doom is planning on doing that, just like it's a little known fact that I once beat him in a Super Mario World race.
Okay, so what I'm supposed to be doing is climbing up that, getting a key that's up there, hiding, and go through this door. But I would rather, I really want that red brick. And that red brick you get by doing something with a Velociraptor. So I'm going to go get me a Velociraptor. Because I can't like just manually change to it like I normally could, because I'm not in free play in the hub world yet. There's the aviary. Well, hopefully the Sonic games will bring some new people in, which will be nice.
Oh man, I got a real bad boo-boo.
Actually, while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and redo that real quick. Is it out of bounds? Yes. I need him. Well, I need someone like him. I'm replaying a little bit of this part just to get the Amber Relic. Muting. Sorry. Copyrighted music or soundtracks or however you want to say it sometimes gets Twitch mutes them, and and you can fight it, especially if it's it's music and soundtracks from the actual game. I typically don't. I've only fought it once, and that was with something that happened on YouTube. I fought a game that they had muted. Since I'm gonna go ahead and get a few other. What are those called? Mini kits while I'm here. You peeled that one? Nice. Yeah, I peeled one where my YouTube, they muted like the entire video of like my like 6 out of 7 of like Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, and they just did like an in general rule that that one I fought and I won because they had muted the entire broadcast, and I was like, no, you're not muting my entire broadcast. I don't mind if you put copyright claims. I don't even particularly mind if you mute parts usually, but muting the whole thing I had an issue with.
Oh, by the way, your title.
Yes.
Should it say who the F opened?
Darn it, yes. Yes, it should. I'll have to fix that later. Now, like, when you said it, I, like, reread it, and then when I reread it, I realized instantly what you meant. And I went, darn it. Can I not do that? Whatever. Hello, Pokemon Star Rachel. You've never ever gotten all the dinos? Do you need help with that? I mean, I've 100%ed this game. I've 100%ed it once, and I like 85%ed it another time, and I just didn't want to do some of the races and get some of the mini kits was the only reason it wasn't completed. Got eaten. Are there any dinosaurs you're having a particular problem getting? Because, I mean, this is how you get the Indominus Rex. Oh, the combi? Okay, you want to be in Lost World. What I believe is the second level, the one where you're going to be, in the... with the camper that's following down, and the guy, like, Eddie's having to get into the Jeep and save them, and then the other part is you as Malcolm and you're climbing up the rope. The first time when you're Eddie, on the side of the mobile lab, there's spots where you can climb up to the top of the mobile lab, and the amber is just right on top of the mobile lab. And you just do that when you're Eddie Carr, the first time when you're trying to save them. And that's it. I hope that explained it well.
Okay, I'm done emailing. Hello, Pokemonster Rachel.
What's,
What else do I need to do today?
I have it written down. So, let's see. Jurassic World, okay, okay, yeah, you want to be in the okay, Lost World. Oh! When you want to use them, I can't, if you wait 1 second, I can show you. I'm about to get something and then I need to go back to Jurassic Park real quick to unlock it. So if you can hold on for 5-ish minutes, I can show you how to get to them in the menu.
Oh man, I done a real bad boo-boo.
I don't feel bad.
I set a snare for the Indominus Rex, but the only thing I caught was
Played
lost. If that thing comes back into my hips,
That might be longer than 5 minutes. I'm going to try and make this as quick as possible. So first I'm going to do is I'm going to get this red brick for ×10. Which would have to be an Indominus Rex. See, it closes because it can see me. Now it can't see me. Da-da. Might as well get the other brick while I'm here. Does that get a brick? I don't remember. X. Silly dinosaur. Do it correctly.
How long was the Jack 3 stream, Jim?
There's that gold brick, but I need...
hours, wow. I think my longest stream without Ratmus was probably a little over 9.
Why isn't it... Yeah, I know I need him. He's right here. Come on, thing. Is it not letting me get it yet? Game. Oh well, I'll get it later. Well, if you're in this menu, the compy... Does it not show up on this thing? Apparently not. Anyway, I need a... Ooh, did I get Charlie? I love Charlie. Charlie! Charlie, you're my favorite. Anyway, now I gotta go all the way back to that other red brick. I'm gonna get to... And see, I can't just warp. Because I'm doing something earlier than I should be doing. Candy Mountain, Charlie. Yes, I have seen that. And then I remember the llamas with Carl, who just kills people. Carl, that's bad. That's murder, Carl. Or whatever he says. So, technically I'm supposed to have lady bits for this, but I can just do it as a velociraptor. Now.
Wasn't the velociraptor a lady?
No. Well, yeah, kind of in that other section. I'm going back to Jurassic Park so I can unlock that red brick, because that red brick's amazing and it's worth buying now. Instead of saving up for the ×2, this is Destroy on Contact. And I really want Destroy on Contact because it's amazing. And Pokemon Star Rachel, I will be showing you shortly how to become a compy. Even though I don't have a compy unlocked. Alright, so you're in free mode, whatever, and you know you can do the Y, and you can get to this menu. Down here, you have the Velociraptor, the Dilophosaurus, the Troodon, or no, that's not a Troodon, that's a Gallimimus. That is the compy. Right there, 3 over from the second bottom corner. So, just in your Y menu, there's the compy right there. Change it to anytime. That's the Troodon, and then that's the Packy. The show, you mean the dinosaur family with the I'm the baby? Isn't that just called like dinosaurs or something? I remember it, but I don't remember how much I ever like really saw of the show. Destroy on contact. Now, destroy on contact. This is what this does. I can just run into stuff now and it destroys, and then I have attract studs, so the studs just come to me. It's great. So I hope you saw that, Pokemon Star Rachel, how to get to the compies.
Oh god. Command.
Shooting a load. So now I have Destroy on Contact and Track Studs, which is awesome.
The gate's locked. Can you see a key anywhere?
Yes, I can. Okay, glad I could help out.
I want to go home to Mom and Dad.
I want to go home.
Someone help! They're eating all of my picnic!
Hey,
Deal with it.
Clement. I can hear someone coming. Huh. You think they could help us with the gate? Yes, it's kids. Yeah, they're always great with technology. Right? Does one of you know how to fix actuators on a gate?
I can help.
Great. Donald here's made a real mess of them. There's no I in team, Santiago.
The chipmunks, you mean, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers?
Hey, I'm not stupid. You were calling me stupid, right? That was nice of them. Hey,
Okay,
should
I'm
kids
doing
really
a
be wandering
quick
around out here?
pause BRB, guys. I do have one of those, like, jokey, thinky things to do later, but not right now.
Well, I'm back, if anyone cares. I guess I could continue to update my games list with more systems if I have time.
Alright, that was a quick BRB. I made it as quick as possible.
Is that a fact I see below me? It is.
No, Alvin. Oh, Alvin and the Chipmunks. Alright, you know, there's an old cartoon. Kitten and the kid was a pet and they named it Cookie. Next, did they find out?
She's headed right for the park.
Hello? Anybody home?
That's really...
Ingen.
That does hit hard.
You know why I'm here? I've been working for 2 years on an application for these raptors.
Let me be as clear as I can. No velociraptors are going to be set loose on this island.
Okay, boss. What's your next move?
We don't need anyone else.
We have eyes on the target south of the aviary. Proceed and engage.
I know I watched that show as a kid, but I only have like one episode on tape. And I certainly don't remember anything like that.
Sometimes you need... I can agree to a point with cartoons doing deep episodes like that. Because it really... It's for kids facing a hard time. And maybe hopefully bringing kids who aren't facing a hard time knowledge that sometimes this stuff happens and it's really bad. Because sometimes kids need that. Kids need to know that they're not alone. The shit happening is happening to other people.
What's happening? What?
Get ready to run. You ready?
We have to get to the Innovation Center. It'll be safe there.
How do we get past all the pteranodons and Morphodons?
No! Get off! Shoot! No way! Unless you got $10 you can scram.
Come on, we gotta help him.
Yeah, another screamer. Hey, Cobra. I don't remember if they show Martini Man. I think they do. And possibly this.
Hey Cobra, how's it going? Yeah, I was gonna say, Doom, I don't remember Captain Planet ever doing an episode about Super Mario 3D World, which is AIDS. Hey Cobra, guess what? I'm actually starting to make a games list in a spreadsheet, a Google spreadsheet format, so people should be able to look at my games list a lot easier than before. But I've barely started it, so...
Come on, over this way.
I hope Zach and Cray are at the Innovation Center.
I don't think those dinos are gonna let us just walk by them.
That building has a hologram projector on the roof. We can use it.
Oh, has Cobra heard about y'all wanting to do the race tonight?
I don't know.
Oops, wrong person. Nope.
Yes, Fish tweeted, fish mode is almost complete. All planned things are complete. There is only one obstacle left I will overcome. I don't know if that... I have a link to the past. I don't know if that means getting it on cartridge or just like final version of the bomb.
Look, it's like the Jaws thing in Hill Valley, 2015.
Boom. Usually with those red.
Hey, good job, Peter.
Stay there.
Okay, you can come across, but be careful.
Flashes! Flashes startle dinosaurs!
I have dogs. I have 2 poodles. I got them... Are they 7 or 8 now? They're 8 years old, and they're my first pets. So I've never had... I didn't really grow up with pets for various reasons. And I love my dogs. It was very much love and affection at first sight kind of thing. But I'm not particularly a cat person, although there are cats I like, and I have taken care of cats. I cat sit for people and stuff. But I just don't read cats well. Because there is a reading, like understanding cats, there's a thing, and I just don't have that. I think cat owners know what I'm talking about, that I just don't read cats well. My mom's allergic to cats and my dad's allergic to dogs, which is why we have poodles. And even still, he doesn't, like, play with the dogs at all. Like, he'll take care of them. He'll let them out. He would take them to the vet and feed them and stuff, but they're not his dogs. He doesn't, like, play with them or anything.
Hey, the key.
Well, Mom has been wanting dogs. Like, Dad never had pets, much like Rockman. So he just didn't grow up with pets. Mom grew up with dogs, and she has been wanting dogs. She'd been, as she says, she waited 35 years or so to have my 2 dogs now. And even Dad then was like, all right, we're both... They were pretty much both retired or retiring soon. So someone would be home with the dogs and everything else. And so it was definitely a, like, kind of giving in, but he knew that she really had wanted dogs for a long time. Oh yeah, Mom didn't want kids. Like, my mom likes kids and stuff now better, but you know, she didn't particularly want children.
There's no way past the fire.
She didn't babysit often as a kid even, because she didn't particularly want children. Like, she had my older brother when she was 32. And like 10 years into marriage, because neither of my parents particularly wanted kids. And as she says, she's a better parent for waiting that long. I'm sorry to hear that, Rachel. I'm worried about mine too, because Zeus and Apollo are litter mates. They're brothers that have always been around with each other, so...
That's her!
Yeah. Yeah, my 2 are from the same litter.
Larry, I'm on my way back to you.
They do not like it when they're separated. Apollo had to go into the vet this week, and Zeus was not happy that Mom was taking just
We're
him.
putting a new team on the ground.
They've never been out of containment. It's crazy.
This isn't your territory anymore. Don't forget, you work for me.
If we do it my way. Easy. Easy.
Yep, more sausages.
They found something.
They do. Pets remember, pets mourn. Like, people are sometimes gone
I know why they wouldn't tell us what
away
it's made of.
for a long time.
Why?
Like, a kid may move away from their
That
parents
thing's
for a while
part
and they'll come
raptor.
back, and their pets will still remember them. Same thing with people who maybe are go or
Watch your
are
six.
employed, and when they
The
come home
Raptors
and
have a
stuff like
new
that,
alpha.
they remember. But they also understand the concept of death. Pets mourn, pets understand. They mourn, and they understand death. And there's a difference between gone and death.
Should have watched Jurassic World on a movie night first. Doom has been horribly spoiled.
I know. I thought about it, but I just couldn't think of what a time.
Collection console sounds good enough to me, Dylan. I'm just thinking of how to put it, to categorize it on my list. Because apparently I have one of them.
One already?
Box somewhere. Don't worry about it.
You ain't getting a bite out of me! This is just to scare you off, Echo. It's better work.
Shit, this isn't even...
I don't know how much longer it can last it. See ya.
Is my retro? Where is my retro?
Where is
Charlie! No!
Charlie! Charlie's my favorite.
This is the problem.
Are you alright? Guys, a little help. Thanks. I'll scout for other survivors.
I have a friend who, while growing up, they had a cat who had a litter and they kept all the kittens, so everyone had a cat, and I don't think any of those cats are alive anymore. I think they all have passed now, but it was always interesting that they kept, like, the whole litter, and the mom.
I hope whatever did this ate something useful.
And one of my favorite cats from the litter, Max, who is one of the orange cats. I have a fondness for orange cats. Especially ones named Maxwell, because two of my favorite cats have been orange and named Max. Two different friends. And, because they had that M there. It was very sad to hear him die. She made sure to tell me, because I hadn't, like, seen her in a bit, but she was just kind of like, "I need to tell you, Max," and I was like, "Ah, thank you for telling me." He was old.
It's Delta. You think you can...
No spider fears in this game.
What level of Jurassic World is this? 4 or 5?
This should be 4 of 5. So, after this section, there's 2 chase sequences I still have to do. This is like one of the longest of the levels.
Sorry about this, Delta.
And then I have the final shebang.
Can you pull that crate down?
Well, making islands is up to the engineers. And scientists being smart doesn't mean, like, the scientists are doing things for a business, and it's the business people who make decisions like deciding to funding.
I mean, what do you mean they're making new island? I mean, there was only 2 islands.
Yeah,
They
there
didn't
were.
make any.
There's Isla Sorna and Isla Nueblar. This one's Isla Nueblar, which is
Nublar.
Nublar. Blah. I can't pronounce these kind of things. Anyway, so
Nublar.
Because there's like an L there, and so Nublar is this one, which had the amusement park, the theme park, and then Isla Sorna had the production floor. There were always 2 islands, and we just didn't find out about the 2 islands until Jurassic Park 2. And technically in the books, because this is off of a book series, I think one or both of the islands is like nuked and destroyed at the end.
You have any idea how we get the big one to spit out his dinner?
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
No.
Let's look around.
I'm not going to say that many people would be at fault for this kind of thing. That's for sure.
That could be useful. Give me a boost. Let me add some spice to that.
Well, that's why my title is the way it is. Who the F opened the park was my mom's first reaction to Jurassic World, learning that they were making a 4th one. Like,
I wanna go home now.
Open. Actually, she said fuck, but I thought it would be nice to not have necessarily a curse word in my title. Although I think I have before. But
Go! Go! They're getting closer.
oh yeah.
Knock them out, Zach! Knock them out!
You got a right.
I suck at this so bad. My aim is so terrible is my aim. Scene X. So terrible is my aim. So terrible is my aim. 1.
There's still another. Whoa. Hold on.
Actually doing better than usual with this. See, this was probably so much easier with 2 people.
Did you get it?
I don't think so. Ah!
It's on the door.
Get it, Zach! It's getting in! Take it!
Rifles!
Now, part of it is just me sucking at aiming. Because you can kind of lock on, but then like my cursor moves or their cursor moves.
Did you just see that?
Can't wait to tell Mom!
No!
No.
I'm not telling your mother about that ever!
Ever.
We have to get indoors. Follow me.
Yeah. So the aiming is partly me trying to do stuff, and I'm constantly doing this. I'm sure other people can aim much better than me, but I have a hard
Everything
time
must be
locking
accounted
on and
for.
like stuff
I
is
want all
moving
backup
and,
generators online.
You know, Easter egg.
Where have you been?
Change of plans. Mission took a jog to the left. I'm taking everything off-site.
But yeah, I think like now I'm back like over where I was before I got the destroy on contact. So let's see, worthwhile to get that. I only need 200,000 more to get times 2, which I should be able to do. I should be able to do that in the stream.
Yeah, Dylan, I just decided to throw in other consoles because I realized that I have those 2 like third-party ones, even though I can't seem to find one of them. I don't know where I put it.
I have more N64 games than Rockman. By like 2.
And that was after your brother gave me one because it was so horrible he didn't want it in his collection.
He didn't care. You asked for it, and he was like, I didn't even know I had that game. I don't give a shit.
I bet you stole it, Ratmus, so you could play NES games.
Buys through me.
Who, the guy who played John Hammond? Is he?
He might be dead. I don't actually know.
I don't know how I feel about the whole thing, especially in LEGO Dimensions, of them just using voice clips from whatever movies the people are from so that they don't have any new dialogue. I mean, it helps the game.
Sometimes they have new dialogue and sometimes they don't.
Yeah,
this one uses a
sometimes
mix.
they do have new dialogue, but then sometimes they just have it where they just steal the person's dialogue from the movie. Like, Bill Murray didn't record anything for LEGO Dimensions. It's all just clips of him from
I don't
Ghostbusters.
You'll find a great
I don't
dino
like
fat
how in
just
Jurassic
down
Park
there.
1 they just took the voice clip of the lady making the sound, which totally made sense in the movie, but then making that her sound for exertion in this, when you've like been spamming X to hit things, it's just kind of like, now it just sounds like weirdly sexual, except not sexy.
They evacuated the lab.
I love my panels. I spent too much time on my panels.
Where's Henry?
Yes.
Dr. Wu works for us.
It's like, I see
That's not a real
boobs and yet
dinosaur.
I'm not turned on.
No, it ain't, kid.
Right?
Imagine
That's
that
pretty
one.
much what it was.
A fraction
Oh
of
my
its
goodness,
size.
those
Intelligent,
boobs and,
deadly, able to
airplane.
hide from military technology.
Not good. You want to see the boobs in Airplane 2?
Easy, boy.
Wait, is there an airplane too?
Yeah. There's an Airplane 2 and it has better boobs in it. Hey, Elegy, I like your panels. Obviously, thank you for giving me and other people the shoutouts down there. You got some nice sprite art.
Oh yeah, Cobra asked me to do a recommended streamers panel thing, but I don't know if he's actually set it up yet.
They're hunting us.
Give him a follow and a tenderloin.
Can you actually do that for me? Give LG a shout out, please.
Do you have a command for that, or do I just post his link?
Post his link. I don't have a command. I think I have a rated, but I don't have a,
I don't know offhand, Doom. I'd have to look it up on
I don't think
Wikipedia.
LG has streamed very much.
He's, he... According to his panels, he mainly streams Overwatch, which is a game I know nothing about and don't care for, but...
I appreciate the support he always gives our channels.
I might be able to reach the upper level.
Absolutely, yeah.
Absolutely. I hope you know, though, LG, if you do want to stream, you're gonna have to, like, pick a name and stick to it. Because changing names... Like, I'm sure Cobra's thought about sometimes, like, he likes the name Cobra, but what if he changed his name back to something more akin to, like, what his Xbox name is and stuff? But it's really hard to change names. I know Dylan changed his name from a previous screen name of Jesse the Mind Ventura, and it wasn't easy to change back and try to get stuff set up again and let people know who you are. And I know what Jesse, who's now what,
Jesse and Captain Planet both
changed their names.
changed their names, and as a result of that, and partially as a result of that, obviously their life schedules, but they never attained what they had before.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to remember. Oh, Retroactive J. That was his name before. Yeah, he changed his name, and yeah, it's just recovering that is really hard.
I guess not.
I mean, it's like, you and Ratmus have backstories for your names, and Doom has a story for his. Mine was more of, I sat down and really thought hard on, like, well, I'll be watching video games. What do I like, or what video games do I like? Pokemon and Legend of Zelda, so what can I do to mix the two?
I can fit in there.
Yeah, you literally have a story about your name. above your description. What? Because I know Cobra's real name is Dylan, so he probably is getting very confused with me. Because we had 2 Dylans. We had like... There were so many Daniels in college. So we all had to have like different names for Daniels. Some went by their last name instead, some went by a nickname. Some went by nicknames we gave them, just so we could like keep them like knew who was who.
Nice work again, kid. It's Charlie. We'll have to distract him.
Got an idea.
Wait. Do I need that kid instead?
But Tim's not German, he's Irish.
He might have some German in him. Yeah, I did that right.
A newborn human baby has a bigger brain than most fully grown dinosaurs.
Yeah, Doom does have that. I can see that
To run across
traditional
at
honor.
its widest. Come on.
Especially since Doom is a character in Count Forte's book, and he's very much more about protection. Like, his character would be a big, beefy knight, but he would be all about, like, paladin protection. Except he's not actually a big, beefy knight, he's a... But, ta-da, magic. You're safe. Don't get hurt. Big ass hammer. Shovels. Damn it.
I hope you like playing fetch, Echo. Come on.
Something scratched the control panel.
It's okay. I can fix it.
I was a kick-ass paladin once who was a half-orc. And I just tank damage. Like, taking damage from other people so that they could live and stuff. I just tanked it. It was great. It's like, kill you, take damage. It's like, oh, I'm still alive. Take that. I really, really, really like this boss fight. I think this is a fun boss fight. And typically this would be like the last fight of the game kind of thing, but I kind of did this in an opposite order.
Easy.
So it's not.
Easy.
But this is... I really like this boss fight.
74, 58 times 2, 190. We need more.
What?
Teeth. We need more teeth.
Larry, are you still there? I need you to open paddock 9.
9? Are you kidding?
No, open paddock 9.
We gotta find a way past it.
Right now I gotta collect studs. I'm blue.
Thanks?
Exactly.
Ratmus, I was just writing a message about how you know that he's the trickster. He's the trickster on the Flash. The prankster was a villain on Lois and Clark, who was played by Bronson Pinchot.
Do I have someone with a shooting character? I don't think any of these are shooting characters.
Frickin' Ratmus.
Oh, right, I need to do that. I was like, why is that stuff happening?
We're gonna need some more parts to finish it.
I was trying to copy and paste a picture, and I copied and pasted something else.
What the hell? I will be the best shot. What? I was hitting it and it wasn't letting me. That bullshit game. Come on. There we go. A bunch of times. Attack your face.
Yeah, Doom, because according to my games list, we have a Famicom, but it doesn't work because I think it melted. But I think we have an adapter that supposedly allows Famicom games to be played on the NES. I don't know if you've ever gotten into work, but apparently we own 2 Famicom games. Wait, we don't even have that Famicom anymore, Ratmus? So you're saying my list is wrong? And you lost the Retro NES?
Rockman's World is like having a meltdown right now of like, things are wrong in my list.
That's the worst possible thing for Rockman, is if my lists are wrong somehow. Then how can I sleep at night?
T-Rex! T-Rex versus T-Rex. No one saw it coming. Doom didn't see it coming, so he didn't watch the movie. I'm a badass. So much shit in this game. Just Greygasmed. He has it as a command in his thing. I thought it was a command.
It started out, Doom, because when me and Ratmus were playing Lego Marvel superheroes, whenever you got true superhero or whatever, Stan Lee would say Excelsior, and so we made the Excelsior command that said Stan Lee just Craigasmed, and then when we changed it to Jurassic World, and I kept it as Excelsior, but I just changed it to John Hammond just Craigasmed. didn't call it John Hammond because then I also have the command that is exclamation John Hammond, which says spared no expense.
And like my other one for this one was like, do you have like pirate or something for true pirate? Like, song is a true pirate because I did that in Pirates of the. Like, we can get rid of some of those. True pirate.
Wait down here.
You're not a true pirate anymore? You're still ladylike.
I am. I'm still very ladylike. I have not. He goes by a different name on Twitch now, I believe. What is it? Something Games. James versus Games, I think.
Oh crap! I fucked that up.
I keep hitting the wrong button.
I pulled a DK. Okay, he's James versus Games now. I've seen him streaming like once or twice in the last few months, but that's about it. Come on. I'll fix it, LG. Give me a minute.
Yeah, James versus Games. Okay. Yeah. He still uses the Captain Planet Twitter, I think, or his Twitter, so you can check that real quick to make sure it's the. I want to be Charlie. Delta. Maybe I want to be Delta here. So I'm gonna Charlie here.
Well, I found his Captain Planet 3K Twitter, but it still lists his Captain Planet 3K Twitch account.
Bye-bye, Charlie! Charlie!
Wait, did he make his name James versus Games because that guy Man versus Game? He's listed as a person who inspired him to start streaming.
Doom, cover your eyes.
Spoilers, Dylan. Doom has not seen Jurassic World.
Like, the end, like the surprise ending to the movie, I called, like, at the beginning of the main last fight. I was just like, oh, that's gonna happen, and it happened. I was like, called it. Done. That was very good. I really liked it, but I called it.
Dylan, in case you couldn't find it, there's the link to his new channel.
Do you find it adorable, Dylan?
you never know, Doom. We could do a movie night.
I do need to do a movie night of this.
We might do a Ghostbusters 2016 movie night at some point. Well, then again, me and Song might be watching that ourselves, so I don't know if we'd want to do it as a movie night so quickly.
I can watch movies over and over again.
Where's Hoskins?
He didn't make it.
Yeah, I have no idea what his schedule is or how often he streams. It's not very often, but...
As I said, I will be doing the full credits thing, but I will be doing that during a weekday game because these credits last forever. But I will do one full credit line, but I'll be doing that during a weekday stream, not one of these weekend streams. It's the ending! Yay!
Because no one is allowed to die in the Lego version of Jurassic, so like everyone who died in any movie is like never actually dead in this game.
Yeah.
It's like they're all fine, they're just in the belly of that thing playing cards, you know. Newman didn't die from
See, I
stealing
love
the
this. Now
thing
I can just
in
run around as this.
Jurassic.
See, now it shows up. Okay, do I have all the green things? I do. Good.
Specifically about this Lego game, it seems like Jurassic Park and Jurassic World are really long, and Jurassic 2 and Jurassic 3 are really short in terms of level length.
I'm gonna get some red bricks, but otherwise, I'll be moving on to Jurassic World in a second. But I'm gonna get some quick red bricks that I know how to get.
I don't know. Usually, if somebody was like eaten by a raptor, like in this game, there'll be like some silly slapstick of like the raptor trying to eat the guy, and then he puts a sausage in the raptor's mouth instead, and then like you just don't see what happens, but he's not dead, you know. I remember doing this with Ratmus like a couple weeks ago. Well, speaking of Rockman and Ratmus playing this game, some of you might know there's not going to be a Rockman and Ratmus stream this week, and Ratmus has a friend coming over to get some achievements next weekend. I'm thinking what we might do is, his friend is leaving like Monday around noon. We might do a Rockman and Ratmus stream of this game from Ratmus's house Monday afternoon, because then I can't do it any other time that week, and then I'll be going to see Song in 2 weeks. Me and Ratmus finished all of the story levels. We just need to like get bricks and stuff in the hub and go back and get all the mini kits. And we're like 70% complete or something. No, we're not. Ratmus's friend is not going to be streaming with us. He doesn't watch Twitch. He doesn't stream. Just plays video games constantly and gets achievements every day for 3 years in a row. Whatever his streak is at.
For him, I got the 2 achievements he was missing for Hexic. Red brick. Let's see. So I can't, there's a red brick here, and I can't get that one. That red brick, and I want that red brick. So I need these 2 red bricks. Oops, I don't want to do it at night. Oh well. This is the only vehicle I unlock early. This is the gyrosphere, because it's used for something else later on. And it can actually be pretty useful in some of these races. But right now, I want it because I know there's a purple stud up there. That's the only reason I wanted it. Alright, I need you. Red brick. Bought him. Cost a bunch, but already bought him, so he's bought now. Actually, I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. Next I'm traveling here. Oops. I didn't want to choose night, and I keep choosing night.
Has anyone seen the Indominus lately? Or at all? Did you hear that?
Yeesh! That dinosaur couldn't have been any more creepy if they'd stuffed it full of clown DNA.
What?
That guy's accents.
Why is it not? It came up X. I accidentally pressed B. Let's try this again. this. I'll have to get it later. I don't care that much. So now I need to go back to Jurassic Park, and I'll start Jurassic World. Okay. I might get one thing in Lost World, and then it'll be 6 o'clock-ish, maybe.
I bet you didn't know this.
And I know that you eat dinner, and I might go out grocery shopping.
Well, Dr. Malcolm. Here to share a few campfire stories with my uncle.
I was there. I know what happened, and so do you.
InGen is my responsibility now, Doctor, and I will jealously defend its interests.
You were right and I was wrong there. Did you ever expect to hear me say such a thing?
Island Upler was just a showroom, something for the tourists. Site B was the factory floor. That was on Ina Sauna.
A few weeks ago, a British family on a yacht cruise stumbled across the island. The boarders used the incident to take control of InGen from me.
Okay, so there's another island with dinosaurs, no fences this time, and you want to send people in?
I need a complete photo record of those animals.
You didn't contact Sarah.
She'll be fine. And believe me, the research team was...
It's not a research expedition anymore. It's a rescue operation, and it's leaving right now.
You can't shave 3 days off my deadline, expect everything to be ready. I'm not fully supplied. I haven't field tested any of this stuff.
All right, people, we're going nowhere until we get these vehicles fixed up.
No, why?
Oh, it's in my mouth. Oh, hey, I got it on the car, too.
Where are they? About to be. But has he caught them all? So is he truly the best?
Damn rage laundry.
this kind of stuff in real life was this easy looking.
I need half air on the tires here, guys.
All right. So, you think you're up to attaching the wheels, Carl? Yeah.
I think he probably plays every game. Like, every game that exists. Like, I'm sure he'll play the easy, shitty Barbie games or whatever, but he'll play, like, Call of Duty or, you know, he'll play the top titles, he'll play good games, and he'll just play them and play them and play them until he gets as many achievements as he can. He won't probably complete them.
Do the achievements from the 360 add on to ones for, like, the Xbox One?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm guessing he's on Xbox One games now, by Xbox One games by now.
That's probably true, yeah.
Now,
and there's even some other ways to get achievements that will, like Windows Phone games used to be able to play those and count, and certain Microsoft PC games sometimes gave achievements that would count, things like that. But yeah.
Next question. Say you play Lego Dimensions on the 360, and then you got the Lego Dimensions for Xbox One. Are they the same achievements, or are they different because they're for different consoles?
Well, they're 99.99% of the time, as far as I know, they're the same achievements. Like, you have to do the same things, but you can get them again and get the same achievements again. So you get 1,000 for the 360 and 1,000 for the Xbox One for doing the same thing.
Okay, so different game counts for more achievements, technically.
Yeah.
Cool.
You'll have to fix it later.
So, like, he probably has double copies of several games.
Oh, yeah.
That engine ain't budging. You got any idea how to push that in without pulling the hamstring?
Because, yeah, like, in the past few years, they've been making games for the 360 because it's still popular, and the Xbox One, so a lot of games have come out on both. In some rare cases, you can do that with, like, Japanese games or European games, where for some reason it's a separate thing, but they're the same achievements. Like, I don't know if I mentioned this. Most people know that me and Ratmus got 2 Japanese games that counted. It was the Castlevania Symphony of the Night and Ratmus, what was the name of that other the puzzle game that you played? But there was a European version of one of the Sherlock Holmes games, I think, where you could, like, we have the disc version and it's the American version, but for some reason they released as downloadable the European version, which was different, but same achievements and counted.
Lollipop Chainsaw, I thought that was only for the PlayStation.
Voodoo Dice was the puzzle game.
Health and safety?
Wait, is Lollipop Chainsaw on a different console?
Whoa! I never would have thought to do that. That's it. Keep pushing.
Because, I mean, I thought it was only on PlayStation, in which case it'd be the PlayStation equivalent of achievements, but not.
According to this, it's PS3 and 360.
Actually, it is put in a very convenient fighting height.
I don't want to play the game, I don't want to make other people play it so I can watch it. Maybe I could play it. I don't know. Would I be good at that? I don't think so. I have to think. Oh, wait, no. Studs, I want you.
Ratmus, you said, what did you think of that console? What console?
If I got that for Ratmus, could I get Ratmus to play Lollipop Chainsaw? That's somewhat of a serious question, Ratmus, by the way. Because I would look and get it if I could. If you would actually be interested in playing it.
Oh, the Retro... I bought the Retron 3, and I hated it so much that I returned it. So I've never bought any other ones like the Retron 5. I've heard mixed reviews of it. Some people like it. It has some drawbacks. I don't know. I don't care.
Is someone meant to be putting a roof on the mobile lab? Or is it meant to be an open top? You know, it might rain on the island. At the very least, we should consider making it a convertible.
Yes. Since Lollipop Chainsaw apparently is also on the 360, if I could find a copy, in decent condition, obviously. Ratmus, would you want it? I don't believe it is Rock's cup of tea. Oh, oops. I loved watching No Streaker play too. Doom has also streamed it, but he had issues with his capture card during some of it. So that.
Are you trying to say that you want Ratmus to play Lollipop Chainsaw?
Yes. Yes.
Well, it depends on the achievements, doesn't it?
Looking up a skirt. That's an achievement. He can be Link.
Well, Ratmus can never stream when Doom can actually watch it, so...
Yeah, that's better.
Hey, Lexington, how are you?
What took you so long?
I couldn't get a cab.
Dude, that's okay. Now, listen, I gotta tell you, something. I gotta talk to you.
Where are you going anyway?
It's only for a few days, but I wouldn't be going if it wasn't really
Dr.
important.
Malcolm.
How are you today, Claxington?
This is so cool.
Such cute things. Huh?
Built a location sensor into Dr. Harding's satellite phone, so we should be getting a reading.
It's always a pleasure to be of assistance.
Not for me.
Here's
Fucking
a little
Sarah! Sarah!
No. So I'm talking with my mom too, guys. Yeah, exactly. Shut up.
Something big.
So I think there's another egg somewhere I missed. Oops. One of those. Let me look real quick. Is there another egg I missed somewhere? Shooting. There it is. I know there's one somewhere. Oh, I didn't have it on because I knew he was gonna call on later. Because I knew he was gonna be late, and then I forgot to turn it on. Thank you, Elegy.
Sarah! Sarah Harding!
How many Sarahs do you think are on this island?
Yeah, probably see you later, Doom. Probably in a Cobra stream, I guess. Oh, I saw the like the first trailer I saw for Jurassic World, and I saw it and I was like, oh, this is gonna be great, seeing what my parents think of this. And so I got my mom and I didn't tell her, and I was like, I'm gonna show you something. And so I showed her the trailer, and that was like the first thing she said. She was like, who the fuck opened the park? Because, I mean, they've seen the Jurassic Park movies too, and they like them. But it was just kind of like, why would you open the park back up?
Oh, yeah. Ooh, that's how it always starts. Then later there's running and then screaming.
These images are incredible, legendary.
Hey!
Hey, Nick!
And I never thought in a million years how I'm gonna get you to come here. Hey, Eddie!
Hi, Sarah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Those animals that just walked by, did you see them? It's a family group. If I can just get a shot of the nest. I'll be right back.
Sarah, no, no!
I can run around as a little stego.
Just stay there.
Sarah. Sarah.
Too close.
She's much too close.
Hi, puppies. I might have to pause here real quick, guys, just to let the dogs out. Yeah. Yeah, I have to pause for letting the dogs out real quick, guys. Sorry about that.
Okay, I'm back, and Doom has left to pick up his car. Song is with her dogs. Okay. I am not a toy, though many use me for pleasure, and I'm a known killer. I have a butt, but I cannot poop. What am I, dear God? I don't even want to know what that is. I am constantly overlooked by everyone, but everyone has me, and I usually don't like him. What the fuck now? Okay, I think you might be right, Elegy, with your guesses. I would never have figured them out. I'm stupid.
Cancer. Well, yeah, it's like cigarettes can cause cancer is my and the little sections with the parentheses were my own additions. Alright, Alright, I need you to break some things for me.
Just protecting their baby.
I need you to break this one. Are you just not close enough to it? But I lost a whole bunch of studs. One. Thank you. I tried to add them. Sometimes I'm not very successful in being busy and just trying to start stream, but I do try. You had the correct answer. The second one was nose and the first one was cigarette. What's annoying about this one is how little time sometimes you have to build this stuff. See, it's like I lost those two blue ones, but oh well.
Fire! Fire at base camp!
More sausages!
No, water makes smoke billow. You start.
Who started a fire?
I just wanted to make dinner. Wanted ready when you guys got back.
Kelly,
See, I thought you
Kelly,
said
you have no
breakfast.
idea.
You lock her up with curiosity? You really came all that way?
I don't know, maybe they changed it because it was sausages.
I don't get it. It says engine on the side of that
Sausages
chopper.
are breakfast food.
I don't get that. Why would Hammond send two teams?
Yeah, usually not sausage like that.
another map point.
No, you have to go back for a lot of them.
Yeah. If you're talking about the mini kits, a lot of them, like some of them I can get with the characters that I have for their normal story mode. Some of them I need characters that have abilities from the other movies to do, and I can't do it during my first playthrough them. Same thing with some of the amber bricks, which give me access to the dinosaurs. Some of them I'll have to go back for, and some of them I can just straight up get. This part I'm in now with the maps and stuff, this is called the hub world, and each movie has a hub world that has like gold bricks and red bricks around, and I can just explore, and it's just it's an overworld. That's really fun. I like how detailed the hub world is. Rockman is sometimes like rah, rah, rah about it. I want this one. I'm doing free play, and I'm doing the innovations. I'm doing this one right now because there's an amber brick. I want this amber brick.
You'll find a great dino fact just down
there.
there.
Exactly. Sometimes it's kind of like, well, I need a velociraptor to do this, and I can't be a velociraptor yet in story mode, and then there's free play. Like, I'm going back to Jurassic World as John Hammond to do something that John Hammond can do, so I can access something.
The only thing John Hammond can do is spare no expense.
You can also
And
access
Craigasm.
these engine panels. YX. See, I couldn't access that before. I needed someone with access to engine panels, which are people from Jurassic Park 1. And now I needed Stealth Guy, and now I need her because she can access Jurassic World panels. And that gets me my might as well do all the stuff I think that's in here.
I'm guessing you've never played a Lego game before, Dylan?
I can't see because the Velociraptor is in my way. So I couldn't see what the things were. Of the Lego games I've played, this is by far my favorite. I love that it makes me feel the same way I did when I watched the movies. I like that it's not as complex as some of the other Lego games. Some of the other Lego games get really, really complex. And like, you have to do all of these things before you can unlock this one person, which you need to do this specific thing. No. You play the game, just like full on, like the whole game. All of the character abilities are unlocked for you. And you have to go back for like, for specific, like dinosaurs and stuff. But there's only one dinosaur per level. And you get those by just playing the level. So... It could be pink and yellow. White goes with blue. New dino created. What is it that I needed to do here? Okay. There's one.
They're great to borrow from friends, Dylan. If you have any friends who have them.
Well, you're borrowing mine, so I can't send him mine. Except I kind of gave it to you because I just went ahead and bought this as a digital download too. Alright. Save and exit. Alright.
But yeah, I agree with Song that the best Lego games are the ones that actually follow the movies that they're supposed to be portraying. Like some of the superhero ones that have their own stories are kind of too damn complicated.
Like lots of people make video games based off of movies, and sometimes you're just kind of like, why? The Lego ones so far have actually worked, in my opinion. And they're not the official, like, this is the game based off the movie. But it's a game and it's Legos, and it just kind of takes sections from the movies and they make it work far better. Now what was I going to do? I wanted to get that amber brick. Any other thing? I have... Do I have both of the Lord of the Rings ones? I know I have Hobbit. Did you have Lord of the Rings and I'm borrowing it? Or... I know I'm borrowing your Crystal Skull. I definitely have the Hobbit, Dylan. That is mine.
We have Lego The Hobbit. Ramus hasn't played it yet.
Okay, I have Lego The Hobbit that I bought myself. But yeah, it's like, look how this is a pretty darn, like, there's 4 of them, of these worlds to just explore. There was a red brick here, which I can do right now. So I'll go ahead and get this one red brick.
If you want to get up to the T-Rex viewing area, just take the elevator.
How much longer did you say you were streaming?
Not much. I'm gonna get this one. I was thinking like a few more things to get, and there's this one red brick that I just remembered. So I figured why not get this one red brick and be done.
Apparently my mom is going out to dinner with somebody, and that she wants me to make sure that my dad gets his dinner because I'm supposed to make it for him because rather than him getting up and going to the microwave.
Okay, well, I'm almost done.
I probably eventually Ratmus, but I don't know.
Barry.
I remember doing this recently.
The Tyrannosaurus, blah blah blah.
Did you tell Dylan that you're making me watch Lord of the Rings pretty soon?
No. So Rockman's going to be visiting in 2 weeks, and he is going to watch Lord of the Rings for the first time. Just the 3 of them, not the extended versions, what came out in the movie theater. Because he's not super, like, fantasy-ish person, so I don't want to, like, overdo the, So is the red brick...
So loud, it could even shatter some substances.
Oh wait, I don't have a copy yet. Hey, Sugar Bunny Studios. How are you?
Hey, Sugar
I
Bunny.
unfortunately won't be streaming for very long. I'm getting like this one other thing. But I know that Cobra will be streaming tonight. Do you have an ETA on that, Cobra?
I'm sure he knows exactly what time he's going to start and exactly what game he's going to play.
So, we have a Cobra stream to look forward to in a couple hours. I'll be going to the grocery store. And then we have...
While the Tyrannosaurus Rex is strong, it isn't dexterous enough to manipulate objects.
I'm fantastic. I'm hungry, actually. I'm very hungry. Bye, Ratmus. So tonight, Cobra will be streaming something at some point in a couple hours. Rockman and Kodoom are talking about doing their... Actually, I want to go back there. Are talking about doing their Super Mario Brothers 2 race tonight, late night. I'm sure probably after 11 p.m. Eastern. That will be fun. I did not see anyone to raid, so everyone can raid their fridge. Get some dinner. I think sometimes around when you were ending, probably 7:30. So about an hour and a half, maybe Cobra will be streaming. I should be back from the grocery store by then. And I will pick up with Lost World. Considering streaming tomorrow, I'm not sure. It depends. Hello, Peter Steves. Unfortunately will not be streaming. I'm ending stream, unfortunately. I really would like to get this done before you visit, but I know I'm doing something with friends next weekend, so I might have odder weekend stream times coming up. Maybe I can stream this some tomorrow. I don't know. Depends if reading the Lost Ark. Well, I played Lego Indiana Jones last year. Trying to catch up. Nearest Chinese food place. Oh, that sounds good. So I will see y'all all in later streams. Elegy of Frostless may be streaming Overwatch later tonight as well. Lots of streams, lots of fun. See y'all later. Have a good night. Evening.